You watched Jackie Brown and thought, okay, it's a Tarantino movie. Where's the samurai swords, exploding brains, or 5-minute foot monologues? But Jackie Brown isn't your typical Tarantino ride, and that's exactly the point. This movie plays it cool. It's slow jazz instead of rock and roll, and hidden in its calm, calculated vibe are storytelling moves that most people completely miss. Today, we're unlocking the suitcase and showing you what you didn't see in Jackie Brown. Before we get into all the smooth moves and double crosses, make sure to subscribe, smash that notification bell, and drop a comment telling me what movie to break down next. I'm director Ammar Hejazi, and today we're diving into one of Tarantino's most underrated and most mature films. Right off the bat, let's talk about the cinematography by Guillermo Navarro. Unlike the snappy, hyper-stylized camera work in Pulp Fiction or Kill Bill, Jackie Brown takes its time. There's elegance here. The camera glides, it lingers, it lets you listen. Take the opening shot. Jackie moving on the airport people mover. It's a tribute to The Graduate, but also tells you everything. She's stuck, moving, but not really going anywhere. Boom, character setup in 30 seconds. The color palette, pure 1970s soul. Browns, yellows, reds. It's warm, nostalgic, but also slightly faded, like the character's dreams. Also, notice how Tarantino stages conversations, wide two-shots, characters framed in doorways. It's theatrical, not flashy, because this film isn't about violence, it's about negotiation. Every conversation is a standoff without guns. Let's be real, we know Tarantino can write cool dialogue, but in Jackie Brown, he dials it way down, and that's what makes it special. Adapted from Elmore Leonard's novel, Rum Punch, the script focuses less on pop culture riffs and more on character voice. Each character sounds unique, not Tarantino-ified versions of himself. Jackie doesn't talk in monologues. She speaks with purpose. Ordell isn't a caricature. He's charming, terrifying, and smart. And Max Cherry? Every line feels like he's been thinking about it for a week before he says it. Quiet power. Plus, the way the heist is structured, you see it from multiple POVs. That's not just clever editing, that's character-based storytelling. We learn more about the people by how they experience the same event. Now the cast, oof, a masterclass in restraint. Pam Grier as Jackie Brown. Cool. Collected, completely in control. She's not loud, but you can't look away. She plays Jackie like someone who's tired of surviving and finally ready to outsmart the system. Robert Forster as Max Cherry, quiet brilliance. He barely raises his voice the entire film, but that look he gives Jackie when he realizes she's outsmarting everyone, that's acting you feel in your chest. Samuel L. Jackson as Ordell Robbie, he doesn't just yell, he manipulates. This might be his most underrated role. He's funny, yes, but also unpredictable, calculating, and scarily believable. Even Chris Tucker's brief appearance is memorable, because Tarantino knows how to write urgency into comedy. Let's give Tarantino his flowers here. Jackie Brown is the only time, so far, he's adapted someone else's work, and it shows just how much he respects storytelling. This movie doesn't rely on shock. No over-the-top violence, no wild structure. It's all about tension, mood, and timing. He gives scenes space to breathe. Conversations get full minutes. We sit in cars. We watch people think. He's also in full blaxploitation tribute mode, from the soundtrack to the casting of Pam Grier. But this isn't parody. It's homage, elevated with emotion and control. And that final sequence, Jackie in the car lip-syncing to Across 110th Street, it's melancholy perfection. No words. Just her, the music, and everything she's leaving behind. Let's hit some gems. Jackie's age is a theme. She's not a rising criminal, she's a cornered woman playing one last game. The film explores aging and agency, which is rare in crime dramas. Max's cassette tape, when he rewinds it to replay the Delphonics, it's not about music. It's about how deeply Jackie's affected him. That's romance told through a rewind button. The bag switch scene in the mall, it's a dance. The music, the choreography, the quiet panic. It's Tarantino doing Hitchcock, not just Tarantino doing Tarantino. Jackie isn't waiting to be saved. She's saving herself while still holding space for love, risk, and dignity. If this breakdown made you appreciate it a little more, hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell. And tell me in the comments, what movie should I dive into next? I'm director Ammar Hejazi, and I'll see you next time, where we find the brilliance behind the cool.